Hello, 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 hello. If you can hear me, can you say hello? Say what's your name? Where are you? Are you in Italy? I presume you're in Italy, but whereabouts in Italy? Um, my name is Rob. I'm from Scotland. Currently, I'm in Rome. But where are you? So, what's your name and where are you? Just type it into the box. Send me a message so I know someone is watching. It says 3 people are watching. So if you are there, say hello. Hey, Giovanni from Florence. Fantastic. How are you, Giovanni? You okay? Are you having a good day today? Let me know. Anyone else around? Ah, Giovanni. Good. Good, good, good. I'm not too bad as well. I'm currently in Rome. It's a beautiful day here today. How is it in Florence? Hey, Marco. Yeah, it is. It is, Marco. I'm sorry, but you can join in. We can have a similar conversation as we did last time as well. Um, well, maybe try and have a separate conversation, or try have a talk about different things if you like. But it's your choice. Um, yeah, Giovanni, smart working makes everything feel longer, doesn't it? Everything just takes more time. Um, oh, hello, Jordan.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Just talking to Giovanni. He's smart working from home.
Oh, hi, Giovanni. How's that going?
He says
I think
days very
everybody's
long.
smart working at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, I know. I was just saying, smart working makes the
Yeah,
day feel so much longer.
it does. It's kind of nice to leave the house for a little bit, and then when you come back, you can relax.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, where are you from, Jordan?
Yeah. So, how's your day being, Rob?
It's good. It's good. Relaxing.
Sorry?
Nothing. Nothing special. Just a normal day. Marco is here. Do you remember Marco from Ponte Lungo? Don't worry, Marco. I think she's having some connectivity issues. But we'll see if Jordan might come back later. Who knows? Um, but hey, Alice, how are you? Where are you, Alice? Are you? Where in Italy are you? Um, Turin. Okay, nice. And Alice, were you smart working today? Like Giovanni and Marco? Or did you have to go to work? Hey, Elisabetta. How are you, Elisabetta? Are you all good? Are you having an interesting lockdown? Alice, you are smart working? Yeah, we were saying smart working makes the day feel much longer. Okay, you've done the lessons online. Okay, good. Nice. And it's all going well. Yeah, Marco, unfortunately, she's gone. Disappeared somewhere. But anyway, well, let's begin. Today we are talking about planning an event. Okay. So I have talking about international events, but also like planning an event and promoting an event. How is an event advertised? How do you sell an event? Is it advertising through social media, or is it advertised through TV or word of mouth? How do events usually gain publicity? So generally talking about events. I have a couple of questions we're going to discuss. Please, when you see the questions, just write a short answer and we can have a conversation about these questions. Okay. There's a little bit of a delay with the messages you send, but we will talk about them as you send them. Okay. So generally, do you follow any international events? If so, which ones? So for example, as you can see in the picture, this is the Olympics. So this would be an international event. But do you follow any other international events? Let me know in the comments. So which international events would you follow? For example, I would follow the World Cup. I love football, and I'd say the World Cup is the international event I most look forward to, and the one that I watch when it's on, I think. But what about you? Do you follow any international events? Which ones? So these could be to do with films or music or art. It could be about anything. Let me know in the comments. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Giovanni. You are both tennis fans. Wimbledon, of course. So you must like tennis, Elisabetta. And Giovanni is also follows tennis events. I suppose the biggest question would be Federer or Nadal or Djokovic, but you can't pick Djokovic. Federer or Nadal is the question, I think. Who do you prefer? Djokovic, Giovanni, Come on. You can't pick Djokovic. It's okay. I understand. He's going to be he's going to overtake Federer and Nadal in terms of the Grand Slams, I think. But just shocked. Federer, thank you, Elisabetta. Definitely Federer. It's easy, right? Pick Federer over any athlete, I think. Elisabetta, you also watch the World Cup as well and Olympic Games? Yes. Well, what about the second question? In your country. So which Italian events do you which Italian events do you watch or do you follow? For example, this could be a festival. Are there any sort of music festivals? Or in cities, like they have. I learnt about the Venice and the Biennale. Is it? Or I suppose Palermo has lots of food festivals. Rome Film Festival. Okay, so Elisabetta, you're saying Giro d'Italia. This is cycling, right? The like Tour de France and Giro d'Italia. It's like a sort of cycling event, is it? San Remo, I don't know what San Remo is. Is it like a wine festival? Maybe. What's San Remo? Milano Fashion Week. Thank you, Luca. Yeah. Do you follow the fashion, Luca? I think it's quite a and Pitti Uomo. What is Pitti Uomo in Florence? Is it also fashion? Or is it like an arts festival, Pitti Uomo? Tell me, please, Luca. Okay, so San Remo is a singing competition. Is it a popular singing competition? Daniela, thank you. Okay, all right, so it's a singing event. Okay, like X Factor. Do you have X Factor, I presume? So it's like the Italian version of X Factor, or do you have X Factor and San Remo? I've never heard of San Remo. Thank you, Luca. Okay, so it's a fashion event. You must love fashion because you like the Milan Fashion Week and Pitti Uomo. That's interesting. And okay, so X Factor and San Remo are not related. I understand. Thank you, Daniela. So I don't know, like Britain's Got Talent, I suppose. Come on, Giovanni, you must like something that is not tennis. You have to. You have to like something that isn't tennis. Otherwise, what are you going to do? Tennis is going to be cancelled, surely. So you have to get a new hobby until the coronavirus is gone. What about the third question? So, have you ever participated? Hi, Nia. Welcome. Welcome to planning an event. We're just talking about these questions. Have you ever participated or organized a big event? So the third one. And was it good, or what happened? So has anyone ever participated in a large event? Daniela. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so Sanremo is more sort of professional than X Factor. So it's people that are already professional singers competing for a title, I suppose, or a trophy. Okay, that's good. So what about participation? Have you ever participated in an event? Elisabetta, thank you very much. Wine festival. I know you like wine. I also like wine. And marathons and half marathons. Jesus. Elisabetta, you must do a lot of running if you have participated in all these marathons. How was it? Did you win the marathon, Elisabetta? And also, I suppose, the wine festival. Was there any good wine? I mean, there's no such thing as bad wine, so there must be some good wine. Anyone else participated in an event? Well, yeah. I realize the coronavirus doesn't help training, does it? You can't, unless you have a running machine, like one of the treadmills. Maybe you should get a running machine, Elisabetta, then you can train at home. Okay. Well, Giovanni, what is this? Is this a tennis event, or is this what type of event is the Fiera del Artigianato? What type of event is this? Is it tennis, or was it like an arts festival sort of event? Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, so cultural events, I suppose, like arts festivals. So I'm from Edinburgh, and Edinburgh has the biggest arts festival in the world. So I've been to this event many times. So would this be the same sort of thing? The cultural events in Florence would be sort of arts events, or what type of events would it be? Um, yeah, I suppose I'm talking about any sort of large event that can be in a city. It could be sort of a public festival, or it could be a street food festival, or it could be a theater or film festival, anything like that. Um, Hi, Lauren. How are you? I think Jordan might be here. Hi, Jordan. Jordan's having connectivity issues, guys. So don't worry if she disappears in a second. um, okay, Giovanni, it was a food and beverage, which is the best type of event, I think, isn't it? Like any event that includes food or drink, yeah, is a good event. Especially like some sort of beer festival, where we will speak about Oktoberfest later. But this would be an example of, yeah, like a food and beverage event. Mhm. Okay, yeah, yeah. The best events in Italy are probably food and beverage, or art. You have lots of art events as well, don't you? And Nia, thank you. Um, Big events. Okay, yeah. Okay, wow, that sounds really interesting. Sort of Georgian dancing. Is Georgian dancing very popular? Uh, is there a big sort of cultural scene in Florence for sort of Georgian dancing? Let me know. Okay, so we're going to look at some specific events and see if you can tell me some information about these events. Okay, so we have these um, international events. Can you give me any information? For example, the Oscars is an American um, film awards. Yes. So, for example, the Oscars is an American Film Awards show. Can you tell me about any of the other events here? Okay. So, for example, what is the Carnival of Venice? What is the Venice Biennale? I have no idea. The Olympics, World Cup, or the Festival of San Fermin? What are these things? So, just write a short sentence telling me what these events are, or if you know anything about these events. Um, for example, you speak about the Oscars, you know that Parasite won the best Oscar, the best film Oscar last year. Do you know any other information about any of these events? Write it in. Oh, so the Biennale is like an art show, or like an art festival. In Venice, I presume. What about the others? Can anyone give me some information about the others? Or what do you know about any of these events? Maybe you haven't heard of any of them, but if you have, tell me. What do you know about them? Hi, Julia. Welcome. Just tell me if you know anything about these international events, Julia. Okay, cool. So it's a huge arts event, Elizabeth. Nice. Daniela, you follow the Oscars? Yeah, perfect. Well, what about the other events? Do you know anything about the other events, Daniela? And Marco, you are a cheater because you Googled this information. But yeah, I think you're right. It's definitely about the bulls. You maybe have seen people running along the street, like dressed, I think in white and red, and they release lots of bulls, and the bulls sort of chase them down the street. I have no idea why. I presume it's something to do with a saint, but yeah. So the San Fermin is about the bulls and running along the street, and you're a cheat, Marco. Okay, so Carnival is for the masks. So the Carnival of Venice is when they have the sort of masks, the head masks, I suppose. Okay. Julia, thank you. You went to Venice many years ago. Was it good? Did you enjoy the festival, Julia? What did you think about it? It was wonderful. Nice. Okay, good. Daniela, you like the Olympics? I also like the Olympics, definitely. But it's a sporting event, isn't it? It's a large sporting event. Yeah. Well, Nia, I am very ignorant about many things, so I didn't really know what the Carnival of Venice was until sort of recently. But I'm learning. I'm learning. Okay, so we have these specific events. So, what type of people go to these events? Who goes to these events? Never. I've never been there, Daniela. I've never been anywhere in Italy, really. Only Rome and Sicily. But in the future, I'd like to try and go to Venice during Carnival or not. Um, Okay, nice. So Leo, let's think about who goes to these events. What type of people would go to the Oscars? Oscars is easy, of course. Actors, journalists, directors. Perfect. Thank you, Julia. Yeah. So usually actors, journalists, directors at the Oscars. What about the carnival? Is it open for everyone, or do you have to be invited for the carnival? How does it work? Do you just go with a mask to the carnival, or can anyone go? I will, Daniela. I promise. I promise I will go to Venice eventually, but I need to. Well, the lockdown needs to stop before I go anywhere, but then I need to make a decision and go somewhere. I promise I will go to Venice eventually. Hi, Leonardo. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So a different type. So the famous people, the Oscars, the Carnival, people like you. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's just open to everyone. Mhm. So anyone can go to the Oscars. No, not Oscars. To the Carnival. Is that the same for the Biennale? At the Biennale, it's also just open for everyone. Anyone can go to the Biennale, or is that more closed event? Okay, so it's very busy, Leonardo. Presume. I probably use the word fun. Fun is kind of like interesting and exciting. Whereas funny would be only if it makes you laugh. Okay, so funny is specifically for something that makes you laugh, like a comedy could be funny. But fun would be something that's more interesting and exciting, and you want to do it, and you enjoy doing it. It's fun. Daniela, thank you. Yeah, sports people go to World Cup and Olympics and LA. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so there's some there are some exclusive areas for exclusive people. This is what you're saying, Leonardo. Some places it costs a bit of money. How much money, I wonder? And you have to pay for a ticket.
Hello?
Hi, Jordan. Can you hear me? Jordan. Okay, cool. Okay, so in the future, I definitely want to try and go to the Carnival of Venice. That sounds like a lot of fun. Or possibly the Biennale. Nia, fantastic question. What is the festival of San Fermin? Marco Antonelli, he answered the question earlier, and he said this. It's something related with bulls. Mm-hmm. So it's basically, I think it's like a religious festival, but with bulls. Like bulls, like the male cows. So with the bulls, and it's in Pamplona in Spain, and people run along the street, and they release bulls, and the bulls sort of chase people along the street, and I don't know why, but this would be the festival of San Fermin. It doesn't sound like the most exciting festival or the most safe festival in the world. I think it would be very exciting, but just not very safe. I don't know if I could do it. Anyway. Okay, so we've looked at these 6 international festivals. I have some more festivals here. Daniela. A bull is it's like a male cow. So it's a cow, but it has the horns on the head. And they're the male cows, basically. The man cows. Exactly. Yeah, thank you, Toro. So yeah, you should be able to run very fast. If you go to the sort of festival San Fermin, I imagine you have to run very fast, or don't wear red clothes, or just don't stand in front of the bull when it's running, I guess. I have some events here, some other famous international events. Do we know about them? What are they? Can we put the correct word into the correct gap? So, for example, the Super Bowl is an American football championship. So it's a festival, it's a competition for American football. American football is the sport. It's like rugby, but they wear the big padding and the helmet. Only played in America, I think. It's a stupid sport, so it's only played in America. Yeah, thanks, Elizabeth. The football, exactly. Well, what do you think about the other 5 options? So the BAFTAs, it's an award for TV, it's an award for film, and what? Yeah, what do we think about the other options? Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, Elizabeth. The BAFTAs is for TV. It's for the sort of film and television arts. It's like the Oscars, but for the UK. So the Oscars is for American shows, whereas the BAFTAs is for TV. Julia, thank you. So yeah, so a premiere is for a new film. So we're premiere. Comic-Con is a comic convention. Oktoberfest is a beer festival. Sounds fantastic. And finally, Fashion Week is for the sort of seasonal fashion work. Yeah, Daniela, perfect for films, the premiere. So, which of these events would you like to go to, and why? So which of these events? So you have 6 choices. Which would you like to attend, and why? Yeah. So for example, I'd love to go to Oktoberfest. It looks like it's just like a big party and a big celebration of sort of beer, and also it seems quite communal. People come together, and you can meet new people and try different sort of drinks. And it just seems like quite a lot of fun. So personally, I'd like to go to Oktoberfest if I could choose. What about you? Which one would you like to go to, and why? Why? Leonardo, you've picked 2, I see, but fair enough. Yeah, okay, Oktoberfest, and then straight to Comic Con. You would have to hope the Comic Con is in Munich, I suppose, but yeah, that sounds like a good day. Sounds like a long day, and maybe a slightly difficult day, but yeah, okay. And also, you go to Oktoberfest first, and then after you go to Comic Con. It sounds crazy. You go to Oktoberfest and drink lots of beer, and then you go to Comic Con. Maybe, maybe you could swap. Maybe Comic Con first and then Oktoberfest. I don't know. It's your choice, Leonardo. Elisabetta, Oktoberfest, yeah, and good fun. Yeah, no, there's no wine at Oktoberfest though, Elisabetta. So you would have to drink beer. Daniela, you're saying Oscars or okay, actually, or a premiere. Okay, yeah. Any movie you would like to go to the premiere at? Would you have a specific movie or just any movie you are happy at the premiere? And Julia, yeah, BAFTA Awards would always be class. Be a lot of fun, and you would meet so many celebrities. It would be perfect, really. So yeah, I can see definitely BAFTA Awards would be fun. Yeah. Well, Leonardo, I'd say all of these events are just like 1-day events. I don't think I would try and go to both of them together. But it'd be very impressive if you tried to go to both Super Bowl and Oktoberfest in the same day. It just seems like it seems like a very difficult sort of thing to do. And no one picked Fashion Week. There's no fashion fans here. No one would like to go to the Milan Fashion Week at all. Yeah, Julia, me too. Definitely, any movie, I would be happy to go to the premiere of any movie. It just to walk on the red carpet. I mean, that's all you really want to do, isn't it? I don't even care about watching the movie. I just want to walk on the red carpet. Okay, perfect, guys. So before we finish, just tell me which one you would least like to go to. Would any of these you would hate to go to any of these events? For example, as you can see, Fashion Week is not my thing, so I probably wouldn't go to Fashion Week. It'd probably be the least interesting for me. What about you? Do you have a least interest in one of these? So, Julia, you're not interested in fashion? Yeah, me neither. I can't sort of keep up with the fashion trends. Star is Born would be a great premiere. You'd get to meet Lady Gaga and the man who I can't remember his name, Bradley Cooper. It'd be a good one. Comic Con. You don't like Comic Con, Leonardo? Not interested in superhero movies or anything? Yeah, definitely. Definitely Lady Gaga is the star of the film. Premiere. Yeah, I suppose I would prefer the BAFTAs before a premiere because the BAFTAs you can sort of meet loads of celebrities, whereas the premiere you'd like only meet a couple. And finally, Super Bowl. Yeah, all right. It's it's a boring sport, I think, so I can understand. Okay, guys, I have to go because I'm starving and I need to get some food. Yeah, but I hope you have a good evening, and I'll see you later. All right, bye bye.